To say, isn't it? 2017. Breaking news overnight now in Ozark, right on the Greene County line. A large barn caught fire just after 2 o'clock this morning, right by Crenshaw Road and West Wind Drive. Check it out. Several departments were called in to help get that thing under control. Firefighters say the woman who called 911 reported explosions coming from inside the barn. She then told crews the barn seemed to be unoccupied, but there was a nearby house. She was able to notify those homeowners. They got out safely. Crews were able to control the blaze and contain it to the barn amid some major concerns of high winds spreading the fire into the house or potentially the nearby wooded area. Unusually dry conditions have ignited several grass fires throughout the Ozarks. Officials even issuing a warning, urging people not to burn anything outside like brush or trash, nothing at all. This after high winds, low humidity, and very dry conditions lately have really created a perfect storm for grass fires. The Logan-Rogersville Fire Department battled a blaze yesterday that scorched about 10 acres. It was one of several grass fires they worked. Now, of course, fire danger is not typically this high in late December, but still, firefighters say with the conditions we're having right now, they will spread quickly. Groundskeeping and maintenance workers are heeding the warning.
This year, it was kind of a longer growing season, so we're seeing that stretching into the middle of winter, and with the lack of snow, not a lot of rain. It's good conditions for fires.
Just pay attention. The ground dries out quick and things can happen in an instant.
An official red flag warning was lifted late yesterday, but fire officials say conditions won't improve much until we get some rain and more humidity. A man is in the Stone County Jail this morning charged with trying to sell stolen guns online. The sheriff says Joseph Coker was in possession of 10 guns, all of which he says were stolen from a home in Cape Fear. He is now charged with second-degree burglary and receiving stolen property, and Coker's in jail on a $30,000 bond. Breaking news overnight in Baghdad. At least 27 people were killed and 53 others injured in 2 bombings this morning. Both bombs now claimed by the Islamic State group ISIS. Take a look at a picture from the scene. Those blasts went off near a car parts shop in Sinaq during the morning rush hour. One of them was triggered by a suicide bomber. The other was a planted explosive. A pro-Islamic State news agency said the assailants were targeting Shiite Muslims. Back here at home, police say 2 people have been killed in a shooting outside a theater in southern Connecticut. 2 others were shot but are expected to be okay. That theater was hosting a concert with Meek Mill that started at 8 o'clock yesterday evening, and then the shooting occurred around 11 just as the concert was letting out. The shooters are still on the run this morning. It is unclear how many people were involved. Now to an update on those people trapped on a ride at California's Knott's Berry Farm. All 21 riders who were trapped have now been rescued after being suspended 130 feet in the air. Crews worked throughout the night for a total of 8 hours that it took to lower all of those passengers one by one. Park goers were trapped on that ride as emergency responders worked to get everyone off safely. No injuries reported, just a bit terrified. Starting tomorrow in Arkansas, one of the 3 drugs used for lethal injections is set to expire. Right now, there's no way to get a replacement for it either. The second drug in the state's stockpile expires in April, the third in 2018. There has not been an execution in Arkansas since 2005 as the U.S. Supreme Court weighs a decision involving whether it's constitutional for the state's death penalty law there. Well, there's been a big spike in the number of flu cases in Greene County. Make sure you wash your hands. The health department started off the month of December with 2 cases, but as of right now, that number has jumped to 64. The Centers for Disease Control says the peak flu time is December through March, so they urge you to get that flu shot, saying it's not too late. Well, it is New Year's Eve, and if you're looking for something to do with the kids to ring in the new year, we've got a few ideas for you. KY3's Shayla Patrick joins us from the Discovery Center in downtown.